Okay. Alright, let me get all set up. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, let me set this up. Alright, that has been set up. Quick sound check. Quick sound check. Okay. That's fine, we are good to go. Alright, let's get straight into it, guys. I'm back again. I know I've been gone for a while. I've had some university stuff to deal with in regards to my younger brother accommodation and my semester reports type of things. But I'm back and I finally have some time to stream. I am at the rating of 289 against a player of 2320 from Russia. And I'm going to be starting off with my Scandinavian. Of course, I'll be playing other versions, openings as black. I will try to play other variations of the Queen's Gambit as white, but my opponent is just playing the normal main line of the Scandinavian defense, developing his knight, getting his pawn in the center of the board, fighting for space, and opening up space for his pieces to develop. Hello there. If you're on there, like my stream, like and subscribe. Alright, he's taking some time to think. That's interesting. Because I mean, you can make any move. You can go here, you can come here. Queen e2 is fine, bishop to d2 is fine, knight to e5 is fine. Or he's probably calculating knight to e5, to which I have to go pawn to c6, preventing him from trapping my queen. He goes pawn to h3, which is not a good move. That does nothing. He probably wants to come here and win my... Oh, well, that's the idea. Interesting. And if I come here, he will go bishop to d2, threatening my queen, and also hitting this bishop. If I go back, he'll just come here. You know what? I will go back. Like, if he wants to come here to win this bishop, okay, he wants to do it like this, or this version. Okay, so he's still threatening to trap my queen with knight to c4. So I will play pawn to c6, giving my queen a little escape square. Now, obvious line here is to come here, pawn to h4, threatening to go pawn to h5 to trap my bishop, to which I will respond with bishop to e4, hitting his rook. Now, this is a little 10p winning move, which is not much because he will respond with pawn to f3, but his knight is pinned, as you can see, and his rook is threatened, so he doesn't have time to go bishop to d2, threatening this bishop, which still means nothing because he will respond pawn to f3 and then go bishop to d2, to which I will probably have to move my queen somewhere. I like queen to what? Knight to c4. So he's hitting my queen while his rook is attacked. This is a little concept called danger levels. So I don't have any checks. I will have to move my queen to safety. Queen to c7 looks like a very strong move, which I will make. So now his rook is just under attack. Oh, okay, he gets the bishop. Okay, that's smart. But this is still, it's not so bad for me. It's not so bad for me. I mean, I have just lost the bishop pair, but this is not the end of the world. Knight to c4, this is smart. I haven't seen this in a while. So he comes here hitting my knight. Yeah, I don't want to come here because he can pin me. And if I go here, he has here. I think I have to go back. If he goes pawn to g5, I don't really have much of a problem because my knight will go to the center with some little threats. Alright. So he goes queen to f3. Interesting. Putting pressure here on this knight with some ideas of bishop to f4, hitting my queen, and knight to e5, threatening this pawn. But I think the immediate threat is bishop to f4. So I think I will have to stop that threat. I will go knight to d5, stopping this bishop to c4 threat because this is a strong threat. It will force my queen to move and then give his knight some ideas on my d6 square. So now against knight to, okay, he doesn't do that. I don't really like pawn to c3. I think knight to e5 would have been a stronger move. Okay, now I will go knight to d7. So now my opponent does not have knight to e5. I don't like this. He should have gone knight to e5, threatening this, and this would not have allowed me to get the easy developing move of knight b to d7, stopping this. So now my position is just fine, because now I've solved the threat of bishop to f4, and I've solved the threat of knight to e5. Okay, he goes bishop to d2, and I guess he just wants the long castle or something of the sort. Now, on the other hand, now I do have pawn to b5 actually, because his knight can go here, here, or here. So his knight will have to go back, and this will be a threat on my knight. I can't long castle, but this pawn will hang. I want to get this bishop out to d6, but this knight is a slight problem. Or can I just go bishop to e7? See, that's the thing. I don't want to long castle. I don't want to be long castle. So you know what? But if I go pawn to b5, I still can't long castle because he has pawn to a4. Wow. Okay. I'll just develop my bishop then. Let's see what is gonna happen. I'm not too sure if I want to go pawn to b5 just yet, because I might want to long castle. He does. He does castle. You know what? You know what? I'm actually going to do this. I'm actually just not going to castle just yet. That's what I'm going to do. So now he's threatening to take and win this pawn. So I will push this pawn to b4. I'm actually just simply not going to castle at the moment. So he does play pawn to c4, not accepting this. Okay, now my f file is opened. Interesting. Rook to f1 would come with a threat. I do not want to castle shots. Interesting. Have I misplayed this? Have I misplayed this? Or do I want to go? I really don't want to go pawn to f6 here. But I think I will go pawn to f6. Yeah, this is not it. Rook to b8 would have even been better than what I did. He comes pawn to g5. He wants to take. Okay, at this point, I will in fact long castle, because now this f pawn isn't hanging anymore. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. And I don't want to short castle into this attack. This is not good at all. This is not good. Yeah, that's it. This is not good. Yeah, this is not it. This, and now I just have this weak e6 pawn, which I don't have a very sensible way of defending. Wow. And this pawn here is also a liability after I remove my pawn to c5. Even though that would cause some weak squares on d5, which he has this e pawn to fight for. Oh, this is not good. And this pawn, wait, isn't that a mistake? Because this bishop is undefended, and I could block this check. Oh, I think my opponent made a mistake. Oh, that's so lucky, guys. That is so lucky that I have this move. That is so lucky. Oh, that is so lucky. And he doesn't have a check. He can take here. That's good. Even though this kind of helps me now I think about it. Yeah, and I think this is also bad. And I'll tell you, this is also bad because after you take here, I take back. Yeah, and you don't have. Okay, okay, that's an idea. He's hitting my rook and he's threatening this. Okay, that is in fact a good move. Okay, what do I want to do? Can I come here? Let me maybe threaten this pawn. He can push. I can come here. I kind of like this move rook d to h8. Defending my rook with a tempi on this pawn. Oh wait, I can't come here. I have to go here. I can't come here because there's takes with the threat of rook to d7, which means that rook d to h8 is not a good move. Yep, that's what it means, guys. It means that this is not a good move. I should have gone rook h to h8. He moves his king. I am happy to see that. I am in fact happy to see that. And immediately I want to trade the queens off the board. Yes, I want to trade the queens off the board. I am very happy to see king to b1. And he does in fact trade. Now, the reason why I'm happy to trade the queens is, yeah, I have this messy pawn structure exactly. But he has this weakness. I'm going to come here, defend my bishop. He has this weak pawn, and I have threats of taking. Okay, he stops that. Wait, does he? How does he stop that? How does he stop this? Is he going to come here? Looks like he might. And actually, if he does, I don't really have a good follow-up because that is solid and I can't bring any piece. So I'll probably just go rook h to e8 if he does that. Then my rook on h. What? He just gives me the pawn. I don't. Okay, he's going after this one instead. But I have pawn to c5, and he will come here. Okay. Interesting. You know what? I'm going to take this pawn. And if it's... Wait. 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 Okay. Okay, I have a trick. I'm going to take this pawn, and if he takes here, I have pawn to c5, hitting his rook and his bishop. So I'm going to take this pawn. So I believe he did in... What? What was that? Okay, that has to be bad. That has to be bad. Because I have rook to b5 and g5 hitting this pawn. Yeah, this is not good. My opponent is not doing this. But although he can't come here, and the idea of pawn to h6 would be to split up these pawns, which is pretty strong. It's a strong idea. But oh, he blundered, right? Wait. Okay, yeah, he blundered. Sorry, he blundered. Okay. Oh, what am I saying? He has this check. Oh, he also has that. Oh, that sucks. Well, I am winning this pawn. So, okay, how do I want to win this pawn? Should I take it like this? Or like this? Huh? Because if I take it like this, he can come here. You know, I'm going to take it like this. Because if he takes, fine. And if he moves somewhere, I still have like ideas of rook here or something. So now both of my rooks, oh, he trades. Okay, that has to be bad. That has to be bad. He gives me this check. I will take a step forward. Yeah, my opponent is going to have a tough time defending these passed pawns. And this pawn is also weak, this e3 pawn. He brings his king. Isn't that just a blunder? What about pawn king to b5? Yeah, I don't see it for my opponent. Isn't this just a blunder? Yeah, he did in fact blunder. You know what? Oh no, I was planning on giving this check, but I can't. Okay, he resigns. All right. Okay. Let me quickly review that game. While that is going on, because I know it's been very slow lately. Man, this diamond membership took 7K. 7K that I did not plan for. Who is this Mo? See how I want to be friends. Interesting. Who is this person? No, my God, why did I click out? Oh, why did I click out of that? Now he's going to have to read this thing. Who is this guy from? From Bangladesh. Now he's going to have to read game review. It's a new account. Interesting. Oh my goodness, I should have just waited for that to finish reviewing. Did it review? No, it did not. Okay, you know what? I'm not waiting for that. Let me go on second page to quickly just start manual analysis on that game. Should I fetch more water? What? Okay, I'm just going to get a manual analysis going. Okay, turn the engine on. All right, please come on. Wow, this is actually taking that long. One second. Okay, my network is being slow. Okay, it loaded. Yep, this is the normal Scandinavian defense. This is all fine. This is the main line. Yeah, this is a bad move. I knew it's a bad move because it's just a waste of a move. It does nothing. Wait, what? Knight to c6. My queen isn't trapped. How? Queen to b4. Oh, and I come back. Wow. Wait, hold on. Wait. But c6 is still the best move here because I don't have queen to e7. Oh, so when he wastes a move, now this doesn't work because I have this and this doesn't work anymore because my queen isn't trapped. I have queen to e7. Interesting. I didn't even notice that because I went this and apparently this is not good because of pawn to h4. Wow. I had a very bad position here. Interesting. Knight to d5 was correct. c6, c3 was slightly wrong. This was fine. Okay, yeah, because I had a feeling that my position here was quite bad. Okay, so a quick way to note if your position isn't good is three things. You have some pieces that are on your side of the board that you can't remove, which is in fact not the case. That is not the case. So that's one way. Now, are you behind in developments? I am because white is about to castle and I'm about to get this bishop out, which as you can see is a bad move according to the engine. They want me to long castle and sacrifice this pawn, and apparently it's bad for reasons I do not in fact see. Why isn't this bad? Oh no, this is b5, knight f4. Okay, so just some engine stuff. And basically, I don't even know. I'm gonna come back to that. I was saying, how you know when you're in a bad position is, are you behind in developments? Yes, I am. I am in fact behind in developments. Do you have less space? I do. And how do you notice? How do you know when you have less space? So space is quite simple. How many squares in your opponent's side of the board do you control? And I control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the only squares on my opponent's side of the board that I control. Meanwhile, he controls one, here, 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 here. and here. These are the squares that he controls on my side of the board. So that's how you know that you have less space, including this pawn. So I'm behind in development. I have less space and what's it called? And well, my pieces are less active. So that's how you can tell when you have a bad position. And apparently this is not bad. This is fine. This is fine. It's just not what the engine would have preferred. He long castles, and what do I do here? I went pawn to b5, kicking out that knight. Pawn to b4. Okay, that was nice. That was nice. So the idea of pawn to b4 is he wants to take, and I have to take with the c pawn. Okay, let's say I make a random move like h6, and he takes. And if I don't take with the c pawn, look at that, it's +2. Because this rook is coming in, I'm gonna get slaughtered, absolutely slaughtered. So I went pawn to b4, protect, pushing this pawn so that when he takes and I take like this, there'll be no hanging pawn here. He went here, which, oh, okay, takes was best. Wow, my position is so bad. I went pawn to f6 here, which is not it. It is not it at all. They want me to go rook to d8, just ignore absolutely everything. Rook to d8. Okay, okay, that wasn't happening. So pawn to b3. What's the point of this? Okay, wow, I was just in a bad position here. Anyway, I went f6 and he went pawn to g5, and now I could long castle because there's no hanging f pawn. And he went for this, which is a mistake that I took advantage of. Yeah, and I said this is bad because now, okay, what? Fx g5? Huh. So why doesn't this still work? Because rook takes now. Interesting. But why can't he take here? Because rook takes still works. Interesting. I didn't even notice this. Why can't he take? Hold on. Why can't he take? Oh, because this is even worse. Because now there's no queen to e4 hitting my rook and threatening this pawn. So now I'm just up a clean pawn. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I just took back thinking all is well. Okay, yeah, I said it. This wasn't good. This wasn't good because I can't go king to b7, which I noticed, and I went king to b8. And I was happy about this move. This move was a mistake. I was sure of it. I was like, g6 is going to be a strong threat because. Wait, hold on. Why is this a strong threat? Oh, yes, yes. This is a strong threat because now he can take here. Sorry. What? He can't take. Why can't he take? What is this? Queen to c8? Oh, and there's no check on back rank. Interesting, interesting, interesting. G6. I was expecting pawn to G6. And honestly, I would have gone rook to H5 and I would have just been in a worse position. And this is bad for several reasons, but to put simply, bishop to B1 and there's a threat of rook here, which is not easily stopped by rook to D8, which would simply just lose the game on the spot because of check and this pawn is hanging. And also this check. Okay. But that unfortunately did not happen. My opponent went king to b1, which was not a good move. And this is also bad. Oh, he just hung a pawn. Oh, wow. He just hung a pawn. Cleanly hung a pawn and even go for that. Oh, well, I rushed to the end game. To which he accepted as this thing loaded. And, yep, this was all fine. Yeah, this is bad. The idea is not even to take this pawn. They just want me to defend this pawn. And what if he comes here? Okay, just push my pawn majority. That's something about the end game I don't get. Sometimes they just want you to like not take the free pawn. And I went for this because he simply can't. Oh, he can. He actually can. He didn't need to go for this. I should have 1 point to c5. Because he couldn't even take. Oh my god, I missed a lot. But rook to g5 is just fine. He can't. Oh, this wasn't good. Or just a, yeah, this wasn't good because there's bishop to a5 check, which I missed all the way back here. I missed that he had bishop to a5 check, and his bishop would escape. All right, that's fine. Yeah, and then he blundered. Okay, let's get into another one. Okay, I get a game against someone called Medal Mine. So what am I going to play this time? Let me play the Caracan. Let's see, how is he going to do this? If he plays the advance, I will just play my... Oh, the fantasy variation. I really don't like this. I know pawn to e5 here is the move. I don't remember exactly why. Oh man, I hate this variation. I hate this variation. Most importantly, because I don't know the moves here, like in the slightest. Uh, but for some reason, I remember he can't take this pawn. I remember just that. That's pretty much all I remember. He can't take because he takes here and then he takes. We go into this endgame and he has two doubled pawns, two doubled and isolated pawns. He goes bishop to e3 defending, and I think this is already bad because I take, and I think I get a little bit of a lead here. I can honestly just take and be like, haha, you have the isolated pawn, and just slowly develop, which is nice. Yeah, he's thinking about taking here, but this is gonna be worse. Well, will it? Will it? Because when I take, and it doesn't take back, he wants to do this gambit nonsense. Okay. So now I want to come here, but now he'll just take. Ah, interesting. And now I can't take because like this 1, 2, 3. I can't give him this while I have all of these guys here. Okay, so a move that comes to mind is to come here pinning his knight to his king, which I do like, but at the end of the day, this is a hanging pawn. Do I want to defend it? I can come here defending this pawn, which I kind of like actually. I don't want to take because I'm the one that's down in development. I'm not going to open the... Wait a minute. If I come here and he takes, I take, he still gets this. Man, shit, this is annoying. Okay, this is annoying. This is annoying. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go bishop to e6. I'm going to go bishop to e6 so that if he takes, I'm going to go knight b to d7, ready to take back. Wait, sorry. If he takes, I will trade and take like this. And now I will develop with threats on this pawn. And that is also not good because this pawn is defended and now my knight can't develop. And if I come here, he'll just go pawn to f4. Gosh, man. This is tricky. This is annoyingly tricky. Can I give this check? No, that doesn't do anything. And if I come here, there's this. Oh, and I don't have here. Wait, why don't I? Because there's this. And this doesn't do anything because it goes back. Okay, I have to take. You know what? Wait, can I even do this? Because if I take now, he has this check. Yeah, this is bad every which way. This is bad every which way. Can I pin? He still gets pawn to f4. I can't allow pawn to f4. Pawn to f4 is way too strong. Pawn to f4 is way too strong. I'm unfortunately have to go in. I have to go to this endgame, unfortunately. But this isn't too bad because this pawn is overextended. So this isn't too bad of an endgame. This pawn is overextended on e5. So my opponent will most definitely trade and send me into this endgame. Which is going to be sad, but it is what it is. Or else he'll develop his knights. He'll take with his knight, which is also good. Him taking with his knight is also good because, okay, he goes for this. And this is a little bit. He can long castle with Tempe. I'm not really afraid of that. Yeah. And I have to get this bishop out. H6 is another priority because this is a serious threat. Goodness. Okay. An idea is to come here. Killing this knight. That is also not in fact threatening this pawn. If I come here, he gets here. Wait, that hangs this pawn. Okay, maybe let me just unpin. Let me stop worrying too much and just unpin my knight from my king. He does in fact go for this. And I guess the idea is that he can take. If I take, he gets to pin me and I can't go pawn to f6 because my bishop will hang. So what if I come here hitting this rook? This will hang. Yeah. So I should have gone pawn to h6. I should have. Wow. Okay, this is not going how I wanted. You know what? Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do about that. And he's going to be winning the bishop, my light square bishop. And he's going to be getting the bishop pair. So I already know that I have a bad position. I'm behind in development. I have less space. And my pieces are less active. So I already know I'm behind in development. Oh, he wants to take here. I can take here. And if he pins me, I have here. I like this. Now, if he comes here to pin me, I have knight e to g6. But he doesn't in fact do that. Okay, this is not a threat, so I will still go here. There is no threat because my knight defends. So I'll go here, and I sort of like this position because I solved most of my problems. He's going here. I can come here hitting this bishop, which I kind of like because that will activate my rook with Tempe on this bishop, and I have some little tricks on this bishop here, which is also undefended. So I'm going to go for this. He is threatening to come here and attack this knight, which actually is a serious threat. Is it? It kind of is. Am I worried about that? Not really. This pawn is hanging now I think about it. Because there is no pawn to b6. Because he has knight to a4 threatening this pawn. So that pawn is actually hanging. Although now I can't come back here to wait. Hold on. Why can't I just go here? Pawn to h5. That's a good question. This hangs. Okay. So this hangs, eh? So you guys, I might have to part ways with the pawn. Or else I can just ignore both and come here. And I'm going to do that, actually. I am going to do this. Bishop to b4. I'm going to ignore both threats and develop. Okay, so my idea is simple. If he takes, I take now. And now his bishop is actually trapped because there is no knight to a4. And this idea is a little bit too slow. So now, if there's this I have here, hitting this bishop with Tempe. And if he does play into that, I will take and go here. And if I'm able to damage his pawn structure like that, I should be in a bit of a solid position. Yeah, he's going for into a little bit of a think here. But I think I've solved my position a little. Because if we go back here, it was definitely somewhere like plus 0.5 or plus 0.6, somewhere around that range. He was basically done with his developments. Just had to go here and finish. Like, look at this. Come on, man. Look at these guys. Like, I literally have no space. Like, I literally don't control any square on his side of the board. Okay, he goes for this. Defending this knight. Ah, okay. So now I cannot go here because it'll take me check. Do I have here this check? Do I have take? What does that even do? I have here now, actually. Oh, that's good. That's actually good. I have here hitting this pawn. Oh, I have some tricks. Because this bishop was here before. It was here stopping this knight from coming here. So now I have knight to f4 with a threat here, which is not really a threat. But the main threat is to take and give this check. That is the main threat. So you see the difference? I have two pieces on his side of the board that are like there with a threat. Okay. He goes here, threatening this knight. Is that a good move? I don't know. I can't. This doesn't even look like it does much either. I'm gonna come here, and if he goes here, there's check. If he goes here, there's take. But there's no check because he'll sacrifice, and this knight is also hanging. So if I come here, first of all, he gets this pawn. Now I actually look at that, but I take, and he can't take this rook. Wait, why can't he? Oh, because I get this one. Because I get this one. So he takes back, and I have this check. And his king can't come here because there's this check. And then there's this check. So his king goes here, and I take check. He takes back. And this, I actually don't like this. What? I actually don't like this. But my knight has nowhere else to go. Wow. Okay, rook h to e1 was a strong move. Was a strong move indeed. Hmm. But this is fine. This is fine. Even though I don't really like it, it should be fine. Wait! Oh, okay, no, that doesn't work. I thought I had this take with this check. But that doesn't work. Okay, whatever. He goes for this. What is this? Wait. He doesn't have this because of here, but wait, no. What if I take? He can take and take. No, that loses. So what if I take and he comes here? That also loses. I think this is a blunder, guys. I think this is a blunder. Yeah, I think pawn to b3 is a blunder. What is he doing? He's exactly what I just said. He would sacrifice. Oh man, what am I even doing? And now he has this check. You guys, I exactly what I calculated that this doesn't work because he'll sacrifice, and two bishops are way better than a rook. So I'm about to have a tough game. I am about to have a tough end game. Can I even take here? Can I even take? He has this check, and here and this check. Jeez Louise, bro. And I have here, and then he has this check. Yo, this is very bad. This is very bad. Can I even come here? He takes, I take, he takes, and I take. And then he has this check. And then he takes here. And this is just losing, bro. This is just losing. This is losing, guys. I have to come back, actually. I have to come back. This is very bad. Exactly what I said would happen, and I went and blundered it. I mean, I could have even come here at this point. Yeah, this is very bad, you guys. This is very bad. This is very, very bad, actually. This is very bad. Yo, I think I might actually lose this. I mean, I probably will lose this. He comes here, pawn to g4. I have to trade this off. Okay, I'm gonna go here. This is also very bad too. Oh my god, yo. Okay, you know what I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna go for a little trick. I just blundered. Guys. What is sell? What an actual sell. This is bad. Okay, so now I'm just gonna be down a piece because I don't have pawn to c5 because it just takes. Okay, yeah, I am going to lose this game. Okay, that is unfortunate. I should have gone rook to e8, not rook to f8. This is unfortunate. I'm gonna lose this game. Yeah, very unfortunate. Yeah, this is. There's no saving this. I don't even have it because he has this check. Yeah. This is wraps, guys. This is wraps. Should I continue playing? Okay, I won't just resign. I should resign. I should resign because this is just an ending. This is crazy. Okay, okay, okay. That was interesting. That was quite a sell from me. That was quite a sell. But even in this one too, I just had a horrible position. Oh, I should have gone queen to b6, hitting here and here. Okay, so I simply just did not know the theory. Bishop to e6 is fine. Queen to a5, I have to go queen to a5 and allow pawn to f4. Yeah, I just have to play this. And apparently this isn't so bad. This isn't so bad apparently because this pawn is a little bit of a problem. Wow. This is just what I have to do. This is just what I have to. What about this? Queen to b6. This is just what I have to do. I just have to play this position. To me, I felt pawn to f4 was so bad. So I went into this, yeah, which is also horrible. Yeah, but then, oh, knight to d5. This isn't good. Why? So I played this very well. Oh, I was playing this very well. b3 was a mistake. I was sure about that. But I blundered that he could sacrifice his rook, which is exactly what I just finished calculating, which is the sad part. Oh, I blundered this. I should have just exchanged rooks. What's the idea of this? Rook to d8. What? And if he takes, I take. Oh, this guy hangs. And he can't even defend it. Because I have this check. Alright, alright. Okay, fair play, fair play, fair play. Yeah, and I blundered this. Yeah, I forgot he could just. Yeah, this is lost. They wanted me to go rook to d8. This is lost, completely lost. And here, this is just the nail in the coffin. I wanted to play for this, and my idea is if it takes, I would have this. But this is also very bad. Wait, why is this so bad? How can I go here? And I can't take because he threatens this. And that's he's threatening checkmate. I have to come back and I just lose everything. Wait. Yeah, come on, guys. This is lost. Okay. Okay, let's get into another one. Okay, that was unfortunate. Okay, I get a game against a 2446 rated player from Indonesia. He goes deep, I'm going to go knight f6, and he is probably going to be playing the Catalan defense. That is what they all play. He is not. He's going to go g3 now, isn't he? He takes. Okay, now he's going to go g3. Nope. Okay, so he's just playing the Queen's Gambit declined exchange variation, which is quite solid for black, actually. It's quite solid for black because I have a decent amount of pawn to h3. What is this? Now I can just develop here, and there isn't any here because I come here. Interesting. Maybe the idea is to come here. That doesn't work either because I come back. This pawn to h3 move is interesting. Does he want to go pawn to g4? He can, but that would be quite aggressive. He wants to trade. Why not? Okay. He castles. Let me bring this rook here on this semi-open file. Now he goes rook to b1, which I understand. The minority attack is always a good idea in this exchange variations, which is exactly what he's playing for. Well, I'm going to go knight to b6, and so my idea shall be, if you want to go here, this is going to be an outpost square for my knights, which he stops with knight to e5. So my idea was to go knight to c4. He stops, starts. Can I go bishop to d6, threatening to take and remove this knight? I can, but is it good? Can I go here? Can I go here and here? Or can I go here? You know what? I will actually. Knight f to d7. I'm going to go here, threatening to take this knight and have this outpost square when you go pawn to b4. So that's what I'm going to do. And this is a little theme when you're playing in a closed position, rerouting your pieces and rearranging your pieces in such a way that they will have active squares. So he goes rook to d1, which is obvious. He wants to take with the d pawn if I take, but I also kind of like this. Oh no, there's pawn to e4 ideas. Now, do I want to go pawn to f6, kicking out this knight? Or just go bishop to f6? I like bishop to f6 actually. He gets pawn to e4, but then this pawn is weakened. And I also have a, wait, hold on a second. Oh no, I'm just threatening this knight, to which he takes. Hold on. Should I take with this? No, that's going to be bad. I'm going to take my queen. Now, pawn to e4, well, it's less of a strong move, and it's obviously still a good move, but it comes with less of a punch because now I can quickly get my rook to d8, and I also just have knight to c4. Do I? I think I do. To which he stops now. Interesting. So he is going to play for pawn to e4, but I'm going to go queen to e7. He just weakened this pawn. Okay, now he does this. I don't like this at all because now you've given me a strong control of the b4 square. I can just go there right now, but I will get swiftly kicked out. What to do, what to do? I can just bring this rook to c8. I don't want to come here. I'll go rook to c8. Just bring this rook into the game. Why not? This knight, I don't like this knight anymore. Because now it doesn't have any forward movements. So when your knight doesn't really have any forward movements, then it's usually time to reroute. He goes here. Interesting. Now queen to b4 comes with a tempi on this pawn. Interesting. Because this pawn is undefended now. Interesting. Knight to a2 is still an idea actually. Ooh, but I have queen to a3 just to poke at this knight. Can he trap my queen? Wait. Yo, my queen is not trapped because I'll take this pawn. Okay. So yeah, now he moved his rook off the defense of this pawn. Now I can come here, hit this pawn with a tempi. And it's usually good when you have a piece on your side of the board that your opponent will have to surrender some sort of weakness in their position to kick out. As I was saying, this knight, I want to reroute it. Probably to here to hit this bishop. Huh, he sacrifices that pawn, and I see the idea. I see it loud and clear. He wants to, if I take, he wants to take. Wait, I don't get it. If I take, he wants to, okay, here you go. Let's say he wants to go pawn to e5. Well, that's just a pawn. Wait. Oh, you guys, I can't take because he'll come here, and there is no way for me to defend my queen and defend my knight. And if I come here, my knight will just hang. Okay, okay. That would have been sad if I lost like that. Oh my, that would have been so, so sad. Okay, so now he's threatening to take, which is actually fine for me. And he's threatening to go pawn to e5, which is not fine for me. That will take space on my side of the board, and it will be very hard to get rid of. So I want to take, but then he'll take like this, hitting my bishop. And I don't actually like the idea of, wait a minute. If I take, I have to move my bishop back because he is threatening this fork. But that's annoying. That's a very strong move actually. I have to go back. That is a move. A move indeed. I can't come here because he has here. That's a move indeed. And if I come here, this is not good for me. This is in fact not good for me. I'm starting to like moves like bishop to d8. Hitting this knight, defending this knight so I can take this pawn. But I think I have no choice but to take this pawn. Because if I allow him to get this, my position will go downhill very quickly. I'm seeing how I can make this work. But I think I just have to go for this. Unfortunately, I have to take this pawn. And I have to come back here, which is another move I don't like. But it's not too bad because my knight will get this outpost square on d5, which will... Did I just trap my queen? Yo. Yo, I just trapped my queen. Guy, man, you can't be doing stuff like this. I just actually trapped my queen, guys. Like, I just trapped my queen. Man. And I was saying I should have gone bishop to d8. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. I just trapped my queen. Oh, that's ridiculous. And that's just to say, like, these positions, it seems like everything's fine. It seems like everything's fine, and then your queen just gets trapped. Jesus. And there's just here, and then my queen's trapped. Yo, come on, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. And I don't have any sacrifice or anything. Like my queen is just straight up trapped. Even these traps, my oh no, that doesn't work. Like yo, man, guys should give me a break. My queen is just trapped. Like I have to just sacrifice it for this rook. And at that point, I'll just resign. I won't resign right now because anything can happen. I won't resign right now because anything can happen. But my queen is now this game is lost. Uh-huh. Yep. He can blunder bishop to c3 and I'll take this pawn, which is actually also losing because then he'll win my knight. But he doesn't blunder that. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay. We play on, we don't complain. Wow, just one move trapped my queen. Just straight up trapped my queen. Yeah, it happens. Oh, he gets this pawn too. And I don't even get. Okay, let me just remove this guy from my side of the board. I'm gonna play on. I will resign soon because this is all kinds of lost. But I still have a little bit to fight for. He has rook to c1, and I don't see how I'm gonna defend this pawn. I, in fact, do not see how I will defend that pawn. Wow. Just trapped my queen. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, Pegasus. Yeah. I didn't see it. I genuinely didn't even see it. And I have to take this pawn because I can't just allow this passed pawn to be here. Yeah, this is lost, guys. How can I generate some counterplay? Yeah, it was too late. I didn't even see it. I did not even see it. I'm gonna go pawn to f5. Let me try to. Well, I don't even have this because he has this with other threats. Oh, my position is so bad. Do I take? His rook would take and to hit this pawn and this pawn. Oh, this is so sad. I'm going to defend this pawn. And now he has here. Which is good for reasons I cannot explain. Who's calling me? My mom. Why is my mom calling me? Hello, mom. Let me check. Yes, mommy. Yeah. Okay, guys. I'm back. My mom was giving me a call about some sort of sibling discount. Let me go and quickly fill this form. Yeah, so he's pinning my knight and indirectly threatening this pawn. Yeah, you guys, this is cooked. I'm gonna come here, rook to c8, defending this pawn. So sorry guys, I won't be able to see your charts for now, but I will be able to read your charts once I am done filling this form. Okay, so he comes here, hitting this bishop. I don't have this. But this bishop is adequately defended. So what do I want to do? Let me come here, put some pressure here. Yo, look at this. Man, I am cooked, guys. I am cooked. What is this? Where is it? If you have... Oh my goodness. Um, yeah, as I thought, I'm gonna come back here. I want to keep this bishop. If I lose this bishop, man, I probably just lose the game. Because this bishop is the one thing that's keeping my position alive here. Yeah, if I lose this bishop, I'll probably just resign, to be honest. No, I don't. Okay, he comes here. Interesting, hitting this pawn. Yo, and I can't even move this knight, which means I have to take this. Yeah, guy, at this point, I'll just resign. Because, wait, I can defend like this. Hold on. That doesn't also really defend. Because he can just take and win this knight. And then he can sacrifice. And this is some kind of forced checkmate. Unfortunate. Tony! Okay, he goes pawn f4. Defending this knight, you guys. I am cooked. Let me just get my king out of this pin. And he comes here hitting my rook. Yo, guys, this is cooked. Like, I can't even pretend. You know, I'm gonna come here. Where do I want to go? Oh, I mean, this is cooked anyways. I'm gonna go here. If he takes, his knight is sort of pinned, so I could have some tricks. He goes pawn to g3. What is pawn to d3, bro? Oh my goodness. Okay, now this is actually starting to look suspicious. Pawn to g3. Let me try to get my knight over here. Pawn to g3 is, I don't know, this is suspicious. If this is the top NG move, I'll be suspicious of this game. Okay, he's just threatening me. What is this? Don't I have this? Oh, this is also losing. Oh, I'm just down a rook in the end game. And I have less than 20 seconds. Okay, okay. That's enough. That is enough. That is in fact enough. But I'm curious. Is pawn to g3 the best move here? Because if it is, man, I'll be suspicious. I will be, in fact, suspicious. Okay, pawn to g3 is just a random move. Oh, this is... I just got destroyed. Let me finish filling in this form. Then I'll... what's it called? Then I'll analyze this game. Tony! Tony! Come here. Come on, finish this form. I already filled it. Are you sure? No, I'm not sure. All right. I filled it before. Okay. Let me go back to chat. Ugh. Either ways, I've read that your novel. This doesn't work when you have two siblings. When you have one, you don't reduce shit. What do you mean? Okay. It's only when there's three. Only when you have two already inside the school. Yeah, that means that means three in total now. Yes. That's the only time it works. That it will start reducing. You get what I mean? Still, all right, guys. I need to go use the toilet. I'll be back. Uh, okay, guys, I'm back. I am back, and I'm ready to analyze what went wrong in this game. All right, this was the normal. Queen's Gambit declined, exchange variation. We traded. This was all normal. I went pawn to a5, stopping the usual minority attack. He went pawn to a3, and I went knight to b6, ready to take advantage of this weak c4 square that will be made after the move pawn to b4. And I went knight f to d7, which is a strong move. I want to remove this knight so I can put this knight here. What did he go? Rook here, and this was fine. And I went with this move bishop to f6, which is not really best, but it's not so bad. They wanted me to go bishop to f8. I don't really get what's the difference. Maybe pawn to f6 is the difference. I don't really get the difference. He trades, he goes pawn to b6. I went queen to e7, which is fine. That's fine. It's one of the best moves. And then I went here rook to c8, just activating this rook. Why not? He does the same, and I go queen to b4, which is a bad move. Oh wow, this is a bad move. Like, oh yeah, it's a bad move. Okay, so like how do you tell when the move is bad? So like, a move is bad when it's not a developing move. It's not a move that comes with a threat, and it's not a move that improves your position. What do I mean? This queen move is obviously not a developing move because the queen has already been developed. And it doesn't, oh, my laptop's about to die. It doesn't come with a threat of taking this pawn because of the skewer on my knight. And it doesn't improve my position because this queen was stopping him from going pawn to e4. And now that the queen left, now he can go pawn to e4. So it's not a developing move. It's not a move that comes with a threat. And it's not a move that improves your position. For instance, this move, knight f to d7, is not a developing move. But it comes with what I would like to call an idea. It has a fundamental idea of taking this knight and putting my knight here, which is why, well, first of all, he goes rook to d8. Also, pawn to b6, pawn to b3 here, sorry, would have not been fine because this pawn will be hanging. So he goes rook to d8, which doesn't really stop the threat, but makes sure that it now benefits him. Because now his rook is here and e4 is coming really quick, actually. So, yeah, this was just a bad move. And yeah, I took, and yeah, at this point, I'm already, what? Oh my days, bro. Oh my days, the bishop is hanging. Guys, I'm so bad at this game. This is crazy. I'm so bad at this game, guys. I am, in fact, so bad at this game. I am so bad at this game. Yo, you can't make this up. You actually can't make this up. I am so bad at this game. Like, come on, bro. I didn't even see that this bishop was hanging. And I just went and trapped my queen. Like, I just went and just trapped my queen. Kudos to him for spotting that. But man, like, yo, come on. I have to get better at this game. I just proceeded to trap my queen. Yeah, this wasn't helping anyone. All right. Let me get into another game. Unfortunate how this one went down. Okay, I'm gonna go with my normal Queen's Gambit. Let me see if I'm gonna get a different variation. Maybe a King's Indian defense somewhere in there. He's taking some time to play. I get an opponent from New Zealand and he's doing this. I will not be obliging. I'm going to play into this anti-Benoni variation, which is sort of similar to an English opening. He goes pawn to e5, hitting my knight. I'll come back and hit this pawn. This is fine. So how will you defend? Um, yeah, he does that. I will develop my knight. And I don't think he's supposed to allow me, yeah. He's gonna come here to pin my knight because he's not supposed to allow me to get pawn to e4. And this is actually tricky because I can't just go here naturally blocking this pin because he has pawn to e5 now. Am I supposed to just ignore that pin or will I go queen to c2? Queen to c2 are kind of like because it stops pawn to e5. But now there's knight to d4 and if I take there's all kinds of tricks. Wait. Okay, you know what? What if I just ignore this pin? Let's say I just come here. If he comes here, now I have bishop to d2 because I have pawn to a3, quickly kicking this bishop out. So I'm actually going to do this. And if I come here, e4 doesn't really hurt because I have this and I'm okay with this. So I'm just going to ignore this pin and go pawn to e3. Okay, he goes pawn to d5. Interesting. I would take with, oh, this is not it. I have to take anyway. And now, what? It takes with the queen. Interesting. Why would you do this? Because, oh, okay, so now my pawn structure is bad. So that's the idea of this. Why would you take with the knight? Interesting. I don't like the way he's done this now because I do have rook to b1. I also have here. I also have here. I also have here. I have a lot. I have here. Don't like this. Wait. He'll castle. I'm gonna go rook to b1. And yeah, I know he has this, but I just feel like long term, rook to b1 would be useful. Just having this rook on this open file. He goes pawn to f6. Perhaps he doesn't plan on castling. Interesting. I will develop my bishop. Maybe he wants to go. Okay, he doesn't plan on castling. Okay, do I want to castle? Or do I want to come here? Don't really like this because it has all sorts of pins. So I'm going to castle. I don't like this because he can pin me. And then there's pawn to e4 threats. He goes pawn to a6, which is obvious he wants to go pawn to b5. I can go pawn to a4, stopping that, which I actually will. I like this. He goes pawn to b6. This is weak, but then he'll just block. Do I want to get this knight into the game? This rook, I mean. He has this pin, which I don't actually mind because I have this. Okay, let me get this rook into the game. Oh, he wants to trade off the bishops. Okay. Can this trade benefit me? I mean, I do have this e4 move now. Do I have a... Actually, sure. I don't have an issue with that. I do have pawn to c4, but I don't like this. I want to reroute like this. I'm going to go pawn to e4 because I want to reroute my knight like this. So usually you should try to reroute a piece, especially your knight when it has no future prospects. This could also be considered an idea. He comes here, which is obvious. His idea is to come here. I don't mind though. I do not mind. Do I mind? Do I want to come here? Because I don't want to let him win this bishop. Or do I want to come here to trade off this bishop, and this pawn is going to be weak. And he has to defend it with his rook. Or this rook, and I have here. Yeah, but these double isolated pawns, they are double isolated pawns at the end of the day. Like, don't get it twisted. They are. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go bishop to e3. Okay, right on Q, he goes rook to d8. I will continue to reroute this knight to c2. And now I think I can go bishop to e3 because the knight will take. So now he will probably go knight to c4 right on Q. If I come here, he will take. Yeah, my pawn structure, guys. Look at this. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna come here. It's very passive, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You gotta do what you gotta do. And the way this is looking, I'm just gonna have to play this slowly. Just bring my king in here. It's very passive, but it is in fact getting the job done. Yeah, as I expected. This guy is playing very fast. Extremely fast. Where's my rook going? Here, this looks horrendous. Here, actually, doesn't look so bad. Oh, he's hitting this pawn. Oh, that is annoying. Do I actually have to go here? Wow. I actually have to come here. This is horrible. This is horrible. Very horrible. Oh, this is horrible. Yeah, I have to do this. Wow, this guy is playing so fast. Well, not too fast, but it's okay. I'm hitting this pawn. If he takes, honestly, this is also bad, but I should be able to hold this. I should be able to hold this. This is bad, but I should be able to hold this. If it doesn't take, I have this outpost square now. And I have pawn to f. I do not have pawn to f3. After he goes pawn to f5. Oh, okay. Oh, he takes. Oh, that's good. I mean, my position is still bad, but this I should hold. If I don't hold this, then that's my fault. But I think I should hold this. Because I have pawn to a5. He goes knight to c4. Interesting. I don't understand this. He just gives me rook to c1 hitting his knight. He wants to come here. Interesting. I don't like this. Oh, he wants to go pawn to b5. Interesting. Interesting. So do I go pawn to b5 myself? Huh. This pawn looks kind of weak, but I like that this pawn is fixed on the same color of my bishop. But let's say he does come here and he gets pawn to b5. Is this so bad? I mean, I don't see why this is so bad, to be honest. He also has here and then here. Yeah, he has all of that. Yeah, I don't see why pawn to b5 is so bad. I'm just gonna bring my king. That's what I'm gonna do. If he wants to go pawn to b5, sure. But I'm just gonna bring my king here. Let's try to get my king into the game. I will break the juggling. Okay. Okay, so I'm expecting rook to e4 here. Wait. Okay, and if I go here, now he has this check. Okay, this is starting to get annoying because he has knight to c2 hitting my rook, bishop, and what is that? Oh, okay. But I have this though. And let's say he takes. Wait, is this sacrifice all that bad? Because I mean, now my pieces get active. Yeah, but I don't know. And if I come here, you have here. Huh. But I have here. I'll activate this rook. My king is on the back rank. And I guess he's gonna leave it there for a while. Oh no, this is not the same. Oh no, this is not the same. This is not the same, you guys. This is not the same. Oh my goodness, this is a mistake. I just blundered, I think. This is not the same. This is not the same, you guys. Oh, the king was. It was for if the king goes here and I have this check. This is not the same at all. Guys, this is so bad now. I mean, I do have this check and I probably defend like this. But this is so bad. This is so bad. Uh, this is not good. If he goes king to e6, I'm in trouble. Oh, okay, no, he made a mistake. King to c7 is wrong. He comes here. Interesting. Oh, he wants to go here. Okay. Can I go here? That doesn't do anything. Oh my goodness. Do I have to come back? I think I do. I come back. So if he goes here, I go here. Interesting. Yeah, this is very bad. Because we are just playing defense. My position is passive. Passive, passive. My position is very passive here. Interesting. He goes pawn to h5. I don't understand that. I'm gonna go pawn to f3. Just solidify this pawn. He's going for this. I'm gonna go That is not good. That is not good either. That is not good. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good. This is interesting. I'm supposed to give this check first, because now he gets in. Yep. And I have to come here. Oh, that's just mate. If I come here, I have here. You know what? I'm actually going to go for this. Like, this is my one chance to not have a passive position. If he goes for this pawn, like, if he goes for this pawn, I have this threat, which he cannot stop. Yo, okay, finally. I'm not going to be passively defending this anymore. Is this a move? Probably is. Okay, I won't be passively defending this endgame anymore. I mean, this isn't going to be an easy defense, don't get it twisted, but at least I'm not passive. I have some threats of my own. Okay, I think this should not be a draw. Unless this pawn is somehow such an important pawn, and I just blunder the game away. But look at that, guys. All that time advantage is gone. You have to think in the end game now, boy. You're not just going to flag me. On God, I was really worried I was just going to get flagged in this game. I was really worried I was just going to get flagged. I was quite worried that I would just get flagged. But my opponent is thinking. At the rate at which he is thinking, he might be the one to lose on time. Okay, he's still thinking. I like this. He comes here hitting this pawn. Don't have a very good way to defend this pawn. I want to push this pawn. But this will create an outside passed pawn. Yeah, I'm not all about that. If I let him take, though, I still have some time, and I don't like king to e7 all that much. I would take. He can take, but he has to waste some time to push this pawn. He goes, no, this is wrong. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. No, this has to be wrong. This is wrong. His idea is he wants to take here. Wait. Oh, hold on. Okay, this might not be that simple actually. Because I will be losing this pawn. Hey, hey, yeah. This might not be that simple. And he will be getting here. Shit. If I come here. Okay, but I think this is still winning. I should have gone here. Oh my god, I should have gone here. I should have gone here. Wait, but I think this is still winning. I think this is still winning. Is he gonna give me this check? Will I have to repeat? Oh, I don't know if I'll repeat, guys. I don't think I'll repeat. Because I think this is winning. I think this is actually winning. I'm not gonna repeat. Yeah, I think this is winning. Oh, is this winning? I hope this is winning. I hope this is winning. Oh, okay. I need to think. Can I bring my king? He comes here, he loses. If I bring my king, he goes here. If I come here, he goes here, he loses. If he goes here, he also loses. Yo, guys, I think he's just lost. If he comes here, he loses. If he comes here, I come here, and if he comes here, I take. Yo, 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 yo. I think he's just lost. Wait, why can't I just go here? Wait, I just lost the game. Why did I do that? I just lost the game back. Oh my days, I'm such a fish. I just lost the game. Oh my God. You can't make this up. Oh my God. You can't make this up, bro. You can't make this up. Oh my God, bro. Just come here. Guy. I wasted all that time calculating just to blunder and play rook to b3. God, I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad at this flipping game, bro. The only move that's losing, the only flipping move that's losing is the one I play. King to f3, just win. Oh my days. My flipping days, bro. King to f2 is also winning. Oh my days. God, this is crazy. All of that just to blunder. Alright, I'm going to be playing the Sicilian defense this time. He's playing the close Sicilian. What is this? Which one is the chameleon variation now? I'm just gonna go this. Can't be that bad. Oh my God, I'm so upset with that game. I'm so upset with that game. What is this? So upset with that game. That game was so stupid. And I don't even want to lose this bishop. Oh, that game was so stupid. Sorry for swearing, guys. Sorry for swearing. What is... Oh my goodness. Why did I even castle? Now I'm gonna just get attacked. I have to go pawn to h5. This is so scuffed. I have to go pawn to h5 because I can't allow him to go pawn to h5. Because then he'll be able to take and open up this. But this way, it's still a little bit better, even though it's not. Because like now his rook is closed. This knight is kind of blocking this h file from opening up. Wait, this pawn is defended by this knight. But this is real. That is real, in fact. I'm gonna go king to h7. On pin. Okay, he's kicking this knight. I will go here. We'll probably take. Okay, so of course my position is shite, as usual. Just shite. Yep, shite. Let me kick out this knight. That is not even good either. Yo, you guys, I'm actually just lose this game though. Yo, how is my position just shite? Oh my god, you guys, I'm tilting. Like I'm genuinely tilting at this point. Why did I even cancel? Why did I cancel? Huh? And I know this attack is coming. So why? Why cancel into it? Why not even go pawn to e6 to play for d5? Ugh. I'm so upset about that game. You guys, if you lose a game like that, just close the app. Yep. Don't even continue. Just close the app. Genuinely just close the app at that point. Wait, does he also have queen to g2? Does not. Queen to g5. Oh yeah, he does have queen to g2. Yeah, which means I'm cooked. Which is exactly what that means. He goes rook to g2. Thank Lord. I think that's also a mistake because I can take. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna come here. Bishop to f6. To go here. Rook to g8. I'm not going to take this pawn. But I'm still cooked. I'm still cooked, guys. I'm still cooked. Hmm. Can I take now? The issue with me taking, however I do it, is how do I defend that knight? This knight. But I should be cooked. Yep, cooked, 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 cooked. Yeah, note to self, do not castle into this attack for next time. Note to self. Okay, he wants to trade this bishop, which is sad. Do I want him to trade this bishop with his bishop and allow his queen to come? I don't know. Do I want to come here and hang this pawn? Oh, this pawn isn't hanging because I go here. Okay, fairs. Hmm. Unfortunate. Very fortunate. Oh, the idea is this check. I'm so cooked. Yeah, guys, like I am so cooked. Like it's crazy how cooked I am. Like you guys do not know how cooked I am. Wait, what is this? What is this? Hmm. Explain this oddly. I mean, of course, I am still all kinds of lost. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. But he's playing this oddly. He's giving me hope. He is, in fact, giving me hope. Oh, Jim. Wait, why did I take that ball? I'm supposed to wait. I can't even go there. Why? Wait, if it takes. Oh, I have this check. Okay, yeah. Now there's this check, and then there's this sacrifice. Yo, man, this is raps, guys. Raps. This is raps. Can I bring this knight back here? I don't even know what that does. And he's gonna take here. Hmm. Can I come here? If he comes here, do I have here? He comes here. My queen is trapped. Hmm. Hmm. If I come here, does he take? Mm-hmm. Do I have here? He takes as a check. Hmm. Hmm. If he takes. Hmm. Okay, what if I come here? My knight hangs. He can't take that knight. He gives me this check. Hmm. Guys, this is lost. What if I come here? He gives me this check. I come here. This check. Someone is cooked, guys. Someone is in fact cooked. Someone is cooked, guys, and it might be me. Do I have this check? What does that do? I don't know. Does he go here? He probably does. And he's just fine. Hmm. You guys, I might be cooked though. This might be it. This might be GG's. What about King to F8? He takes. I come here. Gives me this check. He takes. I come here. He gives me this check. Hmm. Hmm. You guys, I am cooked. Yeah. Yeah, this is cooked, guys. This is cooked. Cookity cooked. Whoopty doot. Alright, I'm gonna go for this. I'm cooked either way. I'm cooked every which way. Oh, damn, I'm cooked. Cooked, guys. Absolutely cooked. Why didn't I just take here and take? I'll tell you why I didn't do that. Because right now I am washed. Washed. That is the reason why I did not take here and take this pawn. Washed. That's the reason why. I am washed. And now I'm about to get slaughtered. Absolutely slaughtered. That's what's about to happen. So at least you're gonna enjoy something. You're what? Hmm. So he's saying that there's checkmate here, huh? If I take, I am also threatening checkmate. So you give me this check, and if I come here, you give me this check. And if I come here, oh, this is mate. Yo, this is mate. But what if I come here? That's a good question. What if I go there? You give me this check, and if I come here, you don't have this check. Well, yo, I think I just survived. I think I just survived, guys. Because you don't have this check. Because this doesn't work. I just take. Yeah, right? Yo, you guys are washed. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. You guys. Nah. You guys, I think I'm tilting. I think I'm tilting. Nah, you guys, I think I'm tilting. Oh, should I even continue playing at this point? Should I even continue playing at this point? Yeah, this is you guys, I'm tilting. I am tilting, you guys. Oh my God, I don't even want to continue playing at this point. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna play one more game, then call it a stream. Because I'm not playing well today. I'm gonna play one more game, then call it a stream. He goes for the bird's opening, pawn to f4. I'm gonna play pawn to d5. Just take control of the center. I'm gonna go pawn to c5, take some more space. This is all fine. He goes pawn to d3. I'm gonna pawn to a6, stopping any check on this b5 square. Can go like this. And this is all the same. So yeah, after this game, I'm gonna end the stream. because I'm simply not playing well. I'm simply not playing well. He goes bishop to d2, e2. Oh, so this pin doesn't work anymore. Can I come here? There's here. All right, I'm gonna do this. Not good, but I'm gonna do it. So yeah, but really though, if you're losing like 3 games in a row, you should just stop. I'm just playing on because I'm streaming. But like really though, if you're losing 2, 3, 4 games in a row, you should call it a day. It goes 94. Wants to take and double my pawns. I do not want that. I'm just gonna go queen to c7. So if he takes, I'll take with my queen. Because I don't want him to double his pawns. It's usually not good. He does take. Bishop to f3 now is an idea. With something like pawn to c5. But that should be okay. Okay, he goes pawn to d3. Maybe he wants to go pawn to e4. Oh, he just wants to develop. Okay, and get a knight here. Oh, that is good. Oh my eyes. Oh my eyes. Okay, yeah, I don't want him to get an outpost knight here. So I'm going to go knight to d7. He trades, which is good for him because this bishop is a strong defender of my king. But I think it's worth the trade of not allowing him to get this knight to e5. He goes pawn to f5. Interesting. He wants to take and open this up. Weakens this pawn in the process. Allows me this, but that's not very good. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go knight to f6. I know I literally just went knight to d7 to stop knight to e4, but I don't like knight to e4 anymore. Also, I am threatening this pawn, and I don't like this because this opens the h file for me. He goes for this, pinning this pawn to my queen. Let me quickly just unpin the pawn from my queen. Yeah, I don't really like this for whites like that because you just open up some good threats. Exactly, you're forced to make weaknesses like this in your position, and this is just not what you want to be doing. Wait, hold on a second. I can't. No, this is not good. If you take, I'm okay with this. I want to go queen to e5, but I don't like queen to e5 because there's knight to f3. Queen to e3, there's still knight to f3. Okay. What about this rook? This rook hasn't done anything. I can bring him to d8. Why not? Let me bring this rook. He goes rook to f4, which allows pawn to e4. Now I look at it. And actually, it does. It straight up does because you can't come here because that's bad. Also, this rook is now weak. I have here, pawn to d5, here. But there's knight here hitting my queen. Wait. Don't I take? Wait, I think I have something. I'm gonna take this bishop, and I think I have something, guys. I think I have a little trick. Because if he takes with his queen, I have here and here. And if he takes with his king, I have here and oh, that doesn't work. Okay. So he does take with his king, which is good. I can come here to hit this rook. I can also come here threatening here. I'll do this. Okay, he continues with this. Now this doesn't really work because his queen will defend. I can just also bring this rook here, probably here, rook here. There's no g4 for obvious reasons. If I come here and I come here, is there knight here? There could be, there in fact could be knight there. Here, rook to d6, knight, that stops pawn to e5. And I don't like this because of this. So how do I improve my position here? Takes, knight takes, rook to d6 now. Wait. And then knight to h4. Wow, this is interesting. Wow. Wow, how do I actually make progress here? Alright, I'll go rook d2, f8, just alleviate the pressure on this f7 pawn. He goes for this. So his idea, wait, he can't even take. Does he want to push? Huh. If I take, his knight will take. If I give this check now, comes back. Interesting. Ugh, finding a move is so difficult. Please. I'm gonna go pawn to b4. Pawn to h4. Interesting. Okay, I'll go knight to d7. Try to reroute my knight or something. Because I really don't know what to do in this position. Okay, he goes queen to f2, putting some pressure on this pawn. This pawn, both of them are guarded. What do I even want to do here? Can I maybe go for a rooklet or something? Oh, he wants to go pawn to g5 because this pawn now will be guarded. So if I come here, if I take now, his knight hits this, but I can pin. As crazy as this looks, I will take. I will in fact take. Does he have this? Hopefully not. Why does I don't even have this because of here? What if I try to trade queens? There's this check. Yo, my position is just bad, guys. Like this is just so bad. What about pawn to f6? I think I might have to make this move because this is actually just so bad. And now he just gets pawn to g4. I love my position, guys. It's so nice. It's so rich. I have so many ideas here. It's amazing. Yeah, I should have just ended stream. Oh, I should have just ended stream. He goes queen to e3. So he's not going for g4. And I don't have this because it takes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I do have that. It probably comes back. Then here. I can come here then. No, it takes. Yo, I need to play fast. Ugh. Oh, he comes here. Wait, that loses because I take. Yo, am I actually going to survive this? Interesting. He goes back and I hang a pawn. I should have just ended the stream. What is knight to this? Okay, he also blunders. And it's not really a blunder because Jesus Christ. Is my queen trapped? No. Does he? Isn't this wrong? Is my queen trapped? Still no. Okay. We can take with this knight. Now, I gotta say, I mean, oh no, I'm hitting his rook. I mean, you probably still can take with. Oh no, it's a check. It's a check. Okay, that means he blundered. Oh, okay, I might get one win today. Or two. I think I won the first game. Isn't that wrong? Oh, I see. He wants to sacrifice his queen and go for this check. And this check. To be honest, right, I don't believe you. Like, I actually don't believe you. What? Oh, okay. That's crazy. Why don't I do it like this? He takes. I take. Yeah. Okay, look, man. So you don't have time. You don't have time to think about the whole world. Just make a flipping move. The defense is ninth. At this point, I'm just playing blitz. Yeah, man, this is raps. I mean, I think I can hold this. I mean, judging from how I've been playing today, I probably won't be able to hold this game. Whatever. What is that? Right, let me just bring my king in, get out of these checks. Oh, this is not it. This is not it. So now I've got to have those checks. I can start to activate these rooks. Don't know I haven't gone here already. He has that. Isn't that fun? Could I also take it here? No, I'll get flagged. Isn't that fun, right? Isn't that just fun? What is this? I'm getting flagged. I'm getting flagged and I have poor network. What is this guy doing? And I hung my rook. Oh! Okay, he doesn't even find that. Wait, what is he gonna blunder? Wait, no. Oh, I'm gonna get flagged. Like, I'm not holding this. Not with this network. Not with this network. Okay. Okay, that's fun. That was fun. Alright. After I finish looking at this game, I'll call it a stream. Okay, this was all fine. Pawn to a6 is good. Yeah, this is not it. Bishop to f5. They like this. I don't really get this. They like this. Knight, knight to h6. Wow, interesting. So I went for this. Yeah, this is not it. Knight to g4. Hanging my knight in one move. Oh, because his bishop is also hanging. Wow. And I have the dark square. Oh, I get the idea. So now I just have this powerful dark square bishop. Interesting. Yeah, this was just not it. Yeah, this was not it. E5. They wanted E5, yeah. But I was like, what? Oh, he has to go back. When I just have a better position. Okay, I should have considered that. Rook to h5, yeah. And my advantage is already sleeping. My advantage is already sleeping. They want me to take and go rook to h5. They really like this move, bring this rook into the game. My advantage, yeah, and even here, it's still fine. No, I should have gone pawn to f5. f5. Knight tips. Fizz. I should have looked in this direction too. Fizz, fizz, fizz. I didn't even consider this. Yeah, this was just bad. Just hanging a pawn. And yeah, I'm already way too low on time. Why is this so bad? Why did my advantage go away so much? Oh, because this is the only way. Ah, okay, I get it. Okay. Ah, okay. 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 Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, guys, that's it for today. I'm sorry I was on a bit of a tilt today, and today is just one of those days where I don't play as well. But, guys, I'm going to be back tomorrow and I'm going to be playing way better than this, I hope. If you enjoyed the stream, please.